Have you ever been told you're too sensitive or that you're overthinking things? Like seriously, who knew thinking could be a crime, right? Or maybe you've noticed you're deeply moved by music, art, or even the small details others seem to overlook. You know, like that one time you cried over a perfectly toasted piece of bread. Well, my friend, you might be what's known as a highly sensitive person, or HSP. And no, it's not a new type of Wi-Fi. But what does that really mean? Is it a superpower? Or just an excuse to cry during commercials? Stay tuned as we uncover 10 science-backed signs that might reveal you're one of these extraordinary individuals. Spoiler alert, you might be more awesome than you think. And hey, if you relate to any of these points, drop a comment below. Let's get started and have some fun. First up, HSPs experience emotions on a deeper level, like really deep. According to Dr. Elaine Aron, who pioneered the research on high sensitivity, this trait is linked to increased activity in the brain's mirror neurons. These are responsible for empathy, so you're not just feeling your own emotions, you're picking up on others too. It's like you have a built-in emotional Wi-Fi. It's like your emotional radar is always on. Ever walked into a room and instantly felt the vibe? Yeah, that's you. Remember that time you cried because a stranger's dog looked sad? Or when you teared up during a commercial? No? Just me? Okay, moving on. And let's not forget those times you laughed so hard at an awkward moment that you made it even more awkward. Classic HSP move. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. We can start an HSP support group. Does loud music, bright lights, or chaotic environments leave you feeling drained? Like, you just want to curl up in a ball and hide? HSPs have heightened sensory processing sensitivity, which means your brain processes sensory information more intensely. It's like having a superpower, but instead of flying, you can hear a pin drop from a mile away. Picture this. You're at a party, and someone cranks up the music while 3 conversations are happening at once. Meanwhile, you're in the corner thinking, I wonder if my houseplants miss me. Spoiler alert, they do. It's not that you're weak, you're just wired to pick up on every little detail. Like Sherlock Holmes, but with less crime solving and more people watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've ever needed to escape to a quiet room after a noisy party, or if you've ever wondered if your houseplants are plotting against you. Whether it's a breathtaking sunset, a powerful song, or even a well-crafted latte art, HSPs often have an intense emotional reaction to beauty. You might find yourself tearing up at a concert or sobbing during a movie. Research shows that HSPs have more active brain regions related to emotional responses. It's like your brain is on an emotional roller coaster. You're the type who watches a Pixar movie and needs tissues for days. Seriously, who knew animated characters could be so heart-wrenching? And don't even get me started on that Sarah McLachlan animal rescue commercial, HSP Kryptonite. It's like they designed it to make you cry. Share your most memorable emotional reaction in the comments. Was it a movie, a song, or maybe even a commercial? We want to know. Empathy is your superpower. Studies have found that highly sensitive people tend to have stronger connections in brain areas related to emotional awareness and social bonding. This makes you a great listener and an amazing friend. You're basically the human version of a warm hug, but it can also mean you take on others' stress. Like, you're the emotional sponge of your friend group. Ever feel like you've absorbed your best friend's breakup drama so deeply that you need ice cream and a sad playlist? Anyone else relate? Or is it just me? Hit subscribe if you're all about protecting your peace. And maybe share your favorite sad song in the comments. Do you notice the little things others miss? Like, did you just spot that tiny speck of dust on your screen? Highly sensitive people excel at picking up on subtleties, whether it's a change in someone's tone or the fact that they used your instead of your in a text, or the way the light hits a room just right. You know, like when you spend 20 minutes adjusting the curtains for that perfect Instagram shot. This is backed by studies showing that highly sensitive people process information more deeply, like really deeply. Like, I need a color-coded system for my grocery list, deeply. But this can also lead to overthinking. Like, did your coworker really mean good job in a nice way? Or were they being sarcastic? Or was there a hidden tone there? Maybe they were just hungry. Hungry people are unpredictable. If you've ever replayed a conversation 17 times in your head, wondering if you should have said hi or hello, you might be a detail-oriented HSP. And if you've ever replayed a conversation 17 times in your head, give this video a thumbs up. Because, let's be honest, you probably noticed something we missed. Constructive feedback can feel personal, right? Like, oh great, another note on how to improve my life. Highly sensitive people tend to ruminate on criticism because their brains process emotions more intensely. It's like your brain is a drama queen. It's like someone handed you a helpful note and your brain went, what if this means they hate me? Or worse, what if they're right? The good news? This also means you're great at learning and improving. You're basically a self-improvement ninja, so let's flip the script. What's one thing you've learned from criticism? Share in the comments. And remember, you're doing great. Social events can be fun, but they're also draining for HSPs. It's like running a marathon with a backpack full of bricks. Alone time helps you process your experiences and restore your energy. Think of it as a spa day for your soul. This isn't being antisocial, it's self-care. Or as I like to call it, me, myself, and I time. Imagine a phone battery. You're at 1% and alone time is your charger. And trust me, you don't want to see the low battery warning on an HSP. If you agree, let me know by subscribing for more content like this. Because even YouTube needs a little love. HSPs often experience heightened sensory perceptions. That's why a strong perfume or a delicious meal can have such a profound effect on you. This heightened sensitivity is a gift. Just maybe not when someone's microwaving fish at work. Can I get a like for that? Or how about that one time you practically turned into a sommelier at a dinner party because you could taste every herb in the sauce? And let's not forget the time you winced at a loud noise while everyone else was unfazed. Or when you melted into a soft blanket like it was a cloud. You can probably sniff out a candle's scent from a mile away. And savoring chocolate? It's practically a spiritual experience. So, if you're the friend who can detect the faintest hint of vanilla in a dessert, or the one who laughs at the absurdity of it all, embrace it. Bad news or violent movies hit you harder than most. It's like your heart is a sponge for sadness. HSP's heightened empathy means you can't easily brush off distressing content. You might even need a hug after watching the news. It's like your heart takes everything personally. Even that sad commercial about the puppies. That's okay, it just means you're human. And maybe a bit of a softie. What's one thing you do to protect your mental health? Besides avoiding the news like the plague, let me know in the comments. Seriously, I need new ideas. Personally, I've started a ritual of cute animal videos. Highly recommend. Because who can be sad watching kittens? Finally, HSPs have a rich inner world. You're introspective, always analyzing and learning from your experiences. This makes you incredibly self-aware. Sometimes, though, it feels like your thoughts are in a marathon. Remember when you said thanks instead of bye to the cashier? Classic. You're still thinking about it, aren't you? It's okay, we've all been there. If you've made it this far, I think it's safe to say you're an HSP. Comment "that's me" if you agree. And don't worry, we won't overthink your comment. So, how many of these signs did you relate to? All of them? None of them? Or maybe just the one about crying during commercials? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Share your thoughts, your stories, or even your favorite cat memes. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. Seriously, you don't want to miss it. We've got more fun stuff coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay awesome and keep being you.